Look at a typical growing company doing between $1 and $50 million in revenue today. They rely on a staggering amount of software. The average mid-market business runs on 10 to 40 disconnected tools, CRMs, accounting software, and analytics dashboards, all pinging in isolation. Because systems don't share context, data gets trapped, employees are forced into manual copy-pasting, and human bottlenecks choke operations. The immediate instinct is to try and fix this by buying an AI chatbot or a standalone automation script, but bolting artificial intelligence onto a fragmented, broken workflow doesn't create operational intelligence, it just accelerates the existing chaos. True business efficiency doesn't come from renting yet another isolated tool to patch the leaks. It requires replacing the underlying infrastructure completely. This is where OperatorCore steps in. They reject the traditional agency model, and they do not sell isolated software subscriptions. OperatorCore is an AI systems infrastructure company. They install complete integrated business operating systems that run the company from top to bottom. To scale without breaking, a business has to stop renting fragmented software and start owning a unified operational machine. The core product they install is called the OperatorCore node. Think of it as a containerized digital nervous system for the company. Every node uses 4 standardized layers. Layer 1, acquisition, the demand generation engine capturing leads. Layer 2, interface, where humans interact via websites and dashboards. Layer 3, execution, the automation engine handling back-end logic and CRM pipelines. Layer 4, intelligence, the cognitive brain housing AI agents. Because these 4 layers are stacked into a single cohesive environment, the AI isn't guessing. It possesses the full context of the entire business, allowing it to act autonomously and accurately. Setting up a massive architecture like this sounds like a multi-year project. But OperatorCore deploys capabilities through a modular intelligence library, a collection of pre-built cognitive functions. For operations and communication, a business can activate the concierge module to handle AI lead intake, while the dispatcher module automatically routes internal messaging and summarizes workflows. They can toggle on the librarian module, which deploys enterprise knowledge retrieval, scanning and indexing the entire system's data so the AI can answer complex operational questions instantly. By productizing intelligence into these reusable modules, OperatorCore bypasses custom development delays and deploys enterprise-grade AI systems in a matter of days instead of months. The ultimate proof of this architecture is how OperatorCore runs internally. They operate on a strict patient zero philosophy, using their own AI infrastructure to run their own company. When a prospect approaches them, they don't jump on a standard sales call. The client enters a gamified intake process, interacting with a front-end application that forces them to map their bottlenecks, inadvertently self-engineering their own operational solution. Before a human architect even joins the initial meeting, the system executes an invisible spin-up. A dedicated Notebook LM AI CEO automatically ingests the client's inputs, drafting a complete system blueprint, defining modules, and generating front-end mockups. The 15-minute consultation skips the standard sales pitch. The architect presents a live, functioning proof of concept of the client's future business operating system. This level of control points to a larger concept: sovereign infrastructure. OperatorCore builds systems that prioritize owning your operational core, rather than remaining vulnerable to rented third-party cloud platforms. The fatal flaw in modern business operations is pouring expensive marketing dollars into a leaky, fragmented software stack, where customers churn out because the fulfillment process is broken. OperatorCore systems focus on the retention priority. By automating the fulfillment and post-service workflows in Layer 3, the system ensures every customer receives a consistent, high-speed response. This operational reliability removes the friction points where users typically abandon a service. When the system consistently solves the user's problem, it triggers the OperatorCore growth loop. Value leads to retention, which drives user advocacy and generates organic network expansion. Fragmented software stacks are becoming a competitive liability. Mid-market companies can no longer absorb the cost of manual handoffs and disconnected data. The future belongs to AI-native companies running on a single, unified business operating system, an integrated environment built from the ground up to scale human capability.